So.
Yeah, more than likely.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. To do a recap of last time, you all got a ship, went on it, found your girlfriend underneath a pile of Leonin. Ava had fucked a centaur and a minotaur both for quite a long day. You went onto the island, found there was some nature that was going wrong, and you fought a beholder. Going back
Sounds
to where
like
you are currently, the battle is over. The beholder is dead on the ground, and the plant life is slowly returning to its natural status. The trees are looking less gray and more grayish green. It's not fast by any means, but they're slowly but surely gaining more nutrients.
wonderful. Oberon, looks like your leafy friends are actually able to, live now.
Well, we
Yes,
should check the
it's a
beholder.
good thing to see. And yes, I agree, Ava. We should check out that monstrosity's fleshy belongings.
Fleshy. Please never say that again.
I agree. I shall never do that.
Ooh.
Ava's gonna step over to it and start checking the body. Yeah.
Make a wisdom
I'm
save.
gonna roll for investigation.
A wisdom save?
Ava, make a wisdom
What's-
save.
Oh, make a wisdom save?
Mhm.
Okay. I got a 6.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
Oh no, I don't like that.
As mentioned prior, it is undead. And what happens is that you walk over to it and start trying to tear it open, but upon tearing open the beholder, you see a bit of gas emerge from it. And upon doing so, it starts to bubble up and it starts to kind of like bubble and sizzle from the inside as you hear it like moving and tossing and kind of like almost moving like a water balloon almost.
Oh, no. She's gonna back up real fucking fast.
But
Nope.
due to this gas, temporarily for 10 minutes, you have -1 wisdom.
That's fine.
Get
Can I
wrecked,
back
dummy.
up though?
Temporary for
Wait.
10 minutes.
Do you mean -1 as in she just got a -1, or -1 as in the total is -1?
Total is not -1.
Jeez.
Wait, what does that mean?
It means you don't know which way is up.
Oh my god, no.
Sensory overload for 10 minutes.
Aw, fuck.
Do you think we should just lay her down?
So, Ava, you're kind of like backpedaling a bit, and as you do so, it explodes with all the flesh and skin coming off of it.
Ew.
Okay.
Like a bloated whale carcass.
However,
Is the actual eyeball anywhere?
but you see the brain is still in some kind of skeleton, and the eyes, well, the eyes are glowing for some reason.
Okay. I'm gonna make an arcane check.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lay here on the ground. Disgusting.
Not too bad, not too bad. 25.
You can see that it's infused with arcana, where it's completely filled with magic. With your prior knowledge of it being undead, beholders of this legendary status just don't die too easily. And, well, you can notice that it is oozing with eldritch power. You can see as the body shambles up, floating ever where it once was before. The beholder is still alive.
Wonderful.
But the heart of the lich, that is what's keeping it alive.
Right. Okay.
As you can see the heart connecting itself to the bone and slowly oozing flesh around it to make it so that it's going to be consumed rather slowly by the flesh of the lich heart.
Okay. Is it conscious or no? Can I tell?
With your Arcana check, you can tell it's still conscious because it looks around and it sees
Hmm.
Ava next to it. Roll for initiative.
Again? Fuck you.
Never said it was dead.
18.
Oof.
Just
9.
said you defeated it.
Oh, fuck. Are we rolling for initiative again?
Yeah.
Yes.
No. Shit. 11.
And Ava's basically useless right now with her -1 wisdom.
What did your
Yeah.
dog do?
Oh.
Because you're controlling the dog, Oberon.
Oh yeah, doggy. I'll roll for doggy.
Just to give you a bit of heads up, he can bite for a 2d6, and he can tear after he's bitten for 1d10.
Okay.
Tear,
He got 13.
Tear, by the way, is a bonus action, so you can still bite again, but as long as you're biting, you can tear.
Okay. Would he not be played as an NPC? Because he's technically not like my beast companion. I think he's just along for the ride.
You would play him as another player character. He doesn't really have a player sheet, of course.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of saving throws, is average, so he doesn't have plus or minus in anything.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
That's
So I hope
extra.
you have that written down somewhere. The bite and tear, that is.
We do now.
If you could all put your initiative numbers in D&D Adventure.
No problem. You know what? This actually explains the ominous music.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, mine was 11. Oberon's was 9. Corona's was 18. I don't know what.
Puppy was 13.
Ooh. Nice. Fast puppy.
Sorry, I was trying to find a sheet on a dire wolf that I could use as a reference.
Mm-hmm.
But this one is not that good.
Just get a stat block for it if you want to do that too.
A what?
Stat block for the regular dire wolves.
Ah.
There you are. Corona, Ava, Blueford, Oberon.
Okay.
So, the Beholder's going first. It got a 26.
Lovely.
Nat 20 plus 6.
Oof.
This'll be fun.
So, the Beholder is going to look at you, Ava, and it's going to open up its maw. As it does so, it is going to fire off. Let's see here. Let's see if any of these hit. It's going to fire off 5 Eldritch Blasts.
Can I?
Does a 16
Can I do
hit?
counter spell? A 16? No.
Does a 18 hit?
Yes.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Does an 11 doesn't hit?
Nope.
17 hits?
17 hits.
Oh my god.
Just got
So I
knocked
got
by
hit.
3.
I got hit 3 times.
So you're going to take. Let's see here.
Counter spell wouldn't work, would it?
Well, it only hit 1, so you'd have to hit all 3.
Yeah.
You are taking 12 damage in total.
That's not too bad.
Alright,
You are
that's not too
pushed back
bad.
a considerable amount, and you don't know where it came from. You're launched onto the ground, as it just bolted at you with this force damage. Take 12 damage.
Alright.
It is now...
Not too.
Let us see here. It would be your turn, Corona.
Nice, nice. Okay. What can I do that would be entertaining? You know what? I haven't a chance to do this yet. Wait, how far is the eye?
How far is the what?
How far is the eye?
The eye is the same feet it was before.
Okay.
So around 50.
Okay.
And I'm
And
the
the spine is
closest
still
thing
sticking
to it
out?
right now.
Huh?
Is the spine still sticking out?
The spine? Yes, it's a full skeleton. The only
Okay.
flesh that remains is the heart of a lich and the brain.
Okay. Okay. I know what to do. Oberon, you think you're strong enough to tear that thing apart if it was a little closer?
Perhaps.
I'm gonna use telekinesis on it.
Oh no.
Okay.
That's an interesting strategy.
It's not gonna have a spine for very long.
It's going to use a legendary action to nullify your spell.
Damn. That's my last fifth, too. Okay. Let's see, what else I got?
How many legendary actions does it have?
3. It used up 2.
Okay, cool. Fuck.
Its legendary
Okay.
action allows it to nullify any spell that will be cast or is in casting.
Alright. In that case, I'm gonna use Quicken Spell bonus action for Fairy Fire. Let's see if that hits.
Okay. Roll me DC.
Actually, you have to make a save.
Oh yeah, is it Dex?
Yep, Dex of 18.
19.
Fuck me. Alright.
I can take a picture if you wish, but...
No, that's fine.
I'm like, oh, okay then. It has a flat 0, by the way, in that, so...
Get wrecked.
Lucky. Alright.
It is, I believe, Ava's turn.
Okay.
Ava, what
Actually,
shall you
Doggy.
do?
Oh, no. Yeah.
Alright. So, it's my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Am I still just out of it?
Yeah, pretty much. You can attempt... I'll say this. You can attempt a wisdom save at disadvantage. And if you get above a 15, then
I'm gonna attempt a wisdom
you'll
save.
recover.
Fuck, I got a 12.
Not high enough.
Alright. There's nothing really she can do, so I'll have her backpedal a little bit, like 5 feet, if she can.
Okay. You're backpedaling about 5 feet. Will that end your turn?
Yes.
Okay. It is now Blueford's turn.
So I'm about 10 feet away from it, right?
Now you're about 15 feet away from it.
Okay. I'm gonna stay right there.
Blueford.
I don't want Blueford getting getting mixed up in this because there's not too much he can do against the beholder. He's just a puppy. He's just a little wolf man.
Little wolf.
I'm gonna say
He's a
he
fucking
retreats
dire wolf.
into the well, but still, it's a fucking beholder. I'm gonna say he retreats into the jungle and keeps his watchful eyes, but he's out of danger's way.
Okay.
He cannot die. He has duties to return to.
Good job, Bluford, being the only one with common sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
What will you do, Oberon?
I will. I'm gonna cast a 7th level erupting earth.
Nice. Okay. I didn't know you had another 7th level slot. Damn. Okay.
Oh, I have up to 9th level, my friend.
Huh.
Yeah, I have some spicy. You were gonna bring it towards me. I'm like, why the fuck are you doing that? Like, I need to have space.
I was trusting your big beefy boy, but I forgot you're a mage.
He needs to do a deck save.
Hey, Oberon, there you go. A deck save, you say?
Yes.
19.
Fuck.
Yeesh.
All right, so you made the save, so it's gonna take half as much damage. Unfailed save, half as much as a successful one, and it's gonna be difficult terrain, which is still technically difficult terrain from before.
Mm-hmm.
Let me roll it and then divide it. It's gonna be 22 damage.
It doesn't even flinch.
Oofy.
Okay. This is a problem.
As you shatter it with this earth and rock, it just hits it, and it does nothing. It just sits there, looking at you.
Oh no.
As you're making direct eye contact, make a wisdom save.
Oh, that's 11. I rolled a 2.
You are now in fear of it.
That makes sense.
You will do everything in your power to get away from this, as long as you're in direct view.
Well, shit.
Hold up.
It is now its turn.
Actually, in response to that, I'm gonna use Restore Balance as a reaction.
Okay.
Ooh,
To
what's that?
who?
Connection to Absolute Order allows you to equalize chaotic movements. When a creature you can see within 60 feet of you is about to get disadvantage or advantage, you can use your reaction to prevent it.
Okay, so Oberon, you're doing just fine.
Damn, that's a cool thing. Thanks, Corona.
I got you.
So now it is going to attack. And Oberon, it's still looking at you, and you can see as its main eye is starting to glow a bright blue and a deep purple at the same time. Make a dex save.
Oh my god. Alright, it's a 19.
You manage to dodge out of the way as it fires a bluish-purplish beam of light. It shoots through and scorches past the forest, eviscerating and vaporizing it from existence.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
It's going to use its second roll. It's going to target you again. Make a strength save.
My rolls are poopy, but that's a 17.
Okay, you manage to block it. Upon from
Oh
its
my
maw,
God.
it shoots a giant orb of concentrated arcana. As it comes to you, you deflect it with your arm as it lands in the forest, exploding into a rush of poisonous gas.
Jesus.
It's going
Fucking
to
hell.
It's going to now target you, Ava, since you're closest to one of its eyes.
Fuck.
Roll a charisma save.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Alright.
Ava is.
Oh,
Yeesh.
7.
Huh?
A
7.
7.
For 10 minutes, you have a -1 in charisma.
Oh no.
Okay,
Oh.
okay. I'm fixing
Oh.
this. I'm doing this again.
Oh.
What's the range of your thing?
Let's see. What is the range of this? Hold on, class
Oh.
features.
Uh,
It is within 60 feet of me.
Okay, you're barely within range.
Okay, I've got 4 charges of this left.
It's going to use a legendary action.
Oh no. Yes.
And it's going to prevent your reaction.
Fuck.
So Ava, for 10
why?
minutes, you are cursed with -1 in wisdom and charisma. You cannot, with -1 in charisma, you cannot speak, nor can you comprehend language.
Oh my god, I'm
Get fucked, I guess.
stupid.
With a negative wisdom, you cannot comprehend your surroundings, know, nor know what is the best choice in action of anything.
Oh my god, I'm fucked. Guys, I'm sorry. Y'all gotta kill this, or
Corona,
I'm just gonna be.
it is your turn.
I'm fucking cannon fire right now.
Okay. Let's see. How far is its regeneration so far? Like, where is it regenerating?
Well, it's regenerating flesh right now, trying to cover its bones and kind of like some kind of like flesh almost, like a thin layer of skin and flesh.
Is it regenerating from the heart out or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Specifically on the bones.
I have a good idea. I'm gonna flash back to the boat right now and use my iron bands with catapult.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna use the iron bands item.
Okay.
And launch it with catapult at the heart.
Roll DC.
Don't have to. It's a dex save.
Isn't catapult DC though?
Not from what I can see. No, catapult's a dex save.
Okay. Thought it was DC.
It's a very high dex save too.
1.
Oh.
Oh god, thank God.
Pokeball go.
So is it fully restrained?
Yes. The iron bands are going to be around it. It has to make a 20 for strength, otherwise it won't break out. And if it does fail, 1 triumph for saving, it's not allowed to try again.
Okay, it's going to make... Does it make the strength save immediately?
It doesn't have to make a strength save immediately. It can do it whenever it wants to. But it does take 3d8 damage, which is going to be 13 damage, along with being restrained.
So, its strength... I got a 35.
Ooh.
Oh fuck.
But we'll take that 13 damage.
Yay.
I'm going to get that back when I'm done with you.
So it rips the bands off itself by just like pulsating a bit.
That is not good, because the holders are strong normally, physically. Oh boy.
Oh fuck.
Remember, this is a Ridge Beholder.
Okay. Let me... Gonna try this one more time. My reaction, I'm gonna try and fix Ava again.
Reaction to what? Because there's no reaction right now.
True. Fuck.
So Corona, will this end your turn?
I suppose this is.
Ava, it's your turn. You're having a bit of a sensory overload, and you can't understand anything.
Is Ava just drooling on the floor right now?
Yeah, pretty much.
She's kind of on her back, just kind of looking up at the
Like,
sky and
whoa,
just like,
dude, this is trippy as fuck, bro.
Yeah, pretty
I'll
much.
have
She's
whatever
tripping
she's having.
balls right now.
I'll
She is straight up tripping balls.
I'll skip your turn.
Yeah.
Bloodford, it's your turn.
That boy's out of fucking sight. He's hiding like a good boy. Fuck this shit.
He's like, no, I don't want
Fuck
to.
that shit. Yeah, right, Blueford.
So, Oberon, it's your turn.
Hi, how are you? All right. So, Krona and Ava are by me, right?
Mhm.
And we're 15 feet away from the thing?
No, you're 50 feet away from it.
50 feet. Even better.
I'm
Okay, cool.
15 feet away.
Ava, you're 15 feet away?
She is.
Oh, fuck you. No offense. I don't want to hurt you, though.
I'm about to get hurt either way, so.
Little
She has a
pain,
point.
Never hurt anyone.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
I'm about to get hurt either way.
You
I
right.
can take it as long. Because I can heal myself.
Okay. If you think you can take it. I'm going to use my Staff of Thunder and Lightning.
Oh,
And I'm going to use
Meanwhile-
Thunder and Lightning, which
Okay,
is Thunderclap and Lightning Strike at the same time.
roll for damage.
All right, give me a second. I got to manually roll this shit. Hold on.
Isn't
I'm
it,
not gonna take
isn't
all
it
that
on your isn't it on your character?
It is, but I still have to, like, it's not like a thing I can just hit.
Oh, that's
It's within the
stupid.
staff. I have to
That's dumb
roll
as
it
fuck.
individually. I agree, because like some of like Staff of Woodlands, I can cast shit on its own, but Thunder and Lightning. Is a no-go. All right, so this one, Lightning Strike, it's going to be 9d6 lightning on a failed save. So you can still make a constant or yeah, you can still make a dex save and a constitution save for the beholder.
oh wait.
5.
5 for the
15.
dex
5
and
for the
15. Okay, it
dex.
doesn't make either of them. So lightning damage is going to be that's
Do a
thinking.
cumulative damage of everything together, and I'll give you a scene.
Copy. All right, let me roll the next one.
That's a lot of damage.
How much damage?
32 damage.
So as the skies begin to blacken and begin to swell up with clouds, the whole island is covered in a dark array. When you then unleash your staff and bring it henceforth, a bolt of lightning shocks from it, arcing on the ground, jumping left and right before it shocks the beholder. Thunder then cracks and booms, shattering its eardrums. Through the shockwave of the thunder, each of its bones crack and wither as its eyes go bloodshot and explode from every orifice. The lightning then disintegrates its bones into ash, as then the lich then explodes, the lich heart, exploding into an eldritch powerhouse, burns with the glory of all of hell as a nice cyclone and vortex of purple haze and wind begins to unleash, as it then explodes, clearing all of the gray and blackened clouds from the sky. The beholder is turned to a literal pile of ash.
Get wrecked.
Hey. Wait, what about the cyclone? Is it gone?
Bud, how much damage do I take?
So that's a good question. Let me check here. So for Thunderclap,
You take half since you're next to it.
yeah,
15?
Yep.
Alright, hold on.
not too bad.
Ava's been given owies.
You're also deafened for 1 minute. Oh, never mind. Since you're halving it, then it's not. You're not deafened. You're fine.
Well, I still can't heal myself just yet, because I can't speak or anything. I'm still zoned the fuck out.
I'll be able to
So-
heal you, Ava. I got you.
Should we
The
take
battle-
Ava back to the boat?
The battle is over.
Huzzah!
No, we just need somewhere where I could chill for a minute. No need to go back to the boat. I just need to get over this.
I'm glad one of us remembered our magic item. I'm gonna take
Yeah,
out.
hi.
I remember that I have an axe, and I could have used that.
Ooh,
My little buddy here eats necrotic damage.
damn. That's interesting.
All right. So
Ava, I'll cast Healing Word at 3rd level for you.
Alright,
where this thing
how much-
was, is there anything left?
You heal 10.
okay.
I am running out of spell slots, though.
It's
Same.
alright, I'll be able to heal myself after I'm,
Because it's gonna
All
take
right.
10 minutes, do you all want to take a short rest?
Yes.
I'll take a
that'll
short
heal
rest in
me.
just a second. Why was the beholder? I want to check around the area where the beholder was, like actually sitting.
Sure. Roll investigation.
One really quick investigation before a short rest here. 16.
So, as you notice where the beholder was once sitting, it looks like it's almost been restrained there. As you look at the vines that were covering it, the vines are almost impeding itself into, like, they're like being stabbed into it, as if this was brought here by someone else.
I don't like the sound of that. How's the plant life doing?
Plant life is slowly but surely returning to its natural glory.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and tell the rest of the group both of those. So it looks like someone was holding that thing hostage here, more or less.
That's... I can't talk.
I'm worried that it may have been some kind of guard dog for this whole, tower thing. Or something of the like.
That's what I'm getting to. But the problem with that is that means whatever brought it here is way stronger than this.
Oh, most certainly. We might be in over our heads right now, but we'll be okay. We'll be fine.
On the bright side, your plant friends are probably happy now.
Yes, that does make me feel at least a little bit better.
Are you going to summon Blueford from the forest?
Yeah, I'll call Puppy over.
So Blueford comes
Can we get a
running
short
to you,
rest now?
and he sits next to you and looking up at you. He's going to like kind of paw at your shin.
Pardon me for clearing my throat. I'll use speak with animals. Hi, how are you?
For I sense a bad omen coming from the tower.
I fear that sense may be very right. I'm getting bad feeling as well.
He leans
Are there any
against you,
windows?
leaning his head up against your thigh.
I
Scared
give
of
him a
windows.
good pet between the ears.
Are there any windows on the tower?
There's one at the very top.
Aside from that, nothing?
Nope.
Shite. Okay. No way to see in without opening this door.
I'm guessing you're all gathering in front of the door right now.
I'm trying to figure it out.
We should take our short rest first before we do
Yeah.
anything else.
I thought we were taking a short rest. Just talking.
You are.
We good. We good.
Avery,
Okay,
you
just
have
wanted to check.
recovered from your temporary acid trip.
Thank God.
Your stats are restored to what they were beforehand. You have no recollection what happened. All that you know is there was a beholder, you were beamed in the face, and now you're awake.
What did I miss?
Not enough to worry about. You're fine.
Okay. Got stuff all over me.
On the bright side, you can be happy that the eyeball exploded.
Oh, yay! Wait, didn't we do that already?
I'll let you believe that and be happy.
Okay.
So, you're all standing in front of this door. Your blue fruit is going to look at you, Oberon, and ask, "Would you like me to accompany you on your journey through the caverns of the inner machinations of this thing?"
I don't want to put your life in danger. I know you wanted to come to make sure I stayed alive so I can fulfill my promise to you, but if you don't come out of here alive, then I could never forgive myself. There needs to be a leader to your pack. So I will say that, accompany me, but if things seem too extreme and too dangerous, I want you to leave as soon as you fear for your life.
That'll be quickly.
Okay. He's going to, kind of rub his face on your thigh and then lick you.
Oh, good boy.
He appreciates your sentiment.
I like Big Puppy.
A big puppy stands near, your hip and stomach, so...
It's so big. I love Big Puppy.
Oh, God.
If I was a different character, I would ride him, but Oberon would probably break his spine.
I mean, you could have probably sent Blueford to go save Ava, to be honest.
I realized that afterward. I could have used him to pull her out, but my brain was not thinking about that. I was too busy worrying about my spell slots.
So, standing in front of this door of cold steel, what will you do?
Oh, before I forget, did I get my iron bands back?
Yes.
Okay, I did. Alright. Knock, knock, motherfucker. No other way to do this.
Well, I mean, do you want to do a perception check on the door first?
I stopped 5 inches away from kicking it. Oh yeah, that'd be helpful.
I also want to do a perception check.
Oh no, I rolled a nat 1 plus 3. My rolls are kind of stinky.
So, Oberon, it looks like a bluish, ironish door.
Blue door, go burr.
19.
My specialty.
I got a 19.
So,
nice.
Ava and Corona, from your previous knowledge, this is a cold steel / cold iron door made of material that hurts Fae and all the creatures of it when touched. Also, you can't see that there's any traps behind the door or in front of it, simply that it's made of cold iron / steel.
Huh. Interesting.
Meant to hurt Fae.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and just stick out a finger and try and touch it.
You stick out a finger and you touch the door. You feel a burning sensation on your finger.
Yep. That's now.
Take 1 point of damage.
Get wrecked.
Can I
But
touch
nothing
it?
besides the expected stuff, so that's at least somewhat better.
Can I touch the door?
Well,
I'm not a
I'm
Fae,
gonna take
though.
turns touching the door.
I wouldn't be considered a Fae, though.
Aren't you a Fae? Tiefling?
She's
No,
a
I'm a
tiefling.
tiefling.
Oh, never mind.
Demon.
I'm the only one in trouble here.
So, Ava, you touch the door, nothing happens.
Ah.
Get wrecked, Corona.
Fine, you're carrying me. Please.
If I must.
Roll the strength save.
It's no fun when you just agree.
27.
You pick him up with ease.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you going to carry him?
I'll him bridal style. That way he can still use his hands if he needs to.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stare up. With
Blueford is looking
India
up at you in confusion. He turns his head.
I'll look down and just be like, nah, he's weaker than me. Carry the weak so that we can all succeed.
He turns his head to the other side.
Do not drop me. I am valuable.
No promises.
Oh, that's great. Okay. I'm gonna have Ava try to push the door open.
Okay. Roll strength save.
I know this is gonna suck ass. 18.
Okay. You manage to use your beefy arms to push the door open. Upon pushing the door open, a cold draft of wind exhales from the innards of this tower. Upon doing so, you hear a loud howl and whistle as there goes up and below within the deep of this tower. You can feel a cold chill.
That doesn't bode well for me, guys.
Nothing in here can be good. But I think we all know this at this point, don't we?
I feel right at home. This reminds me of my tower. So.
Okay, whatever to you. Do we go up or down first? I think we should go up.
Is there a staircase up or there's a staircase down?
Well, as you enter the room, are you all entering?
Yes.
Yep.
As you all enter, the door shuts behind you. Then you hear a latch. And the door appears to no longer be there.
Oh, nice.
Inside this room, you find yourself surrounded in a lit room with torches. The room is filled with a cold draft, and you can see there are two sets of stairs, one going up and one going down. Both are open up to different doorways on opposite sides of the room.
Pain in my ass. Wait a minute. Is Slut still outside?
Yes.
Oh fuck, we forgot to get our Slut. Satyrs are fey right.
How long does Bardic Inspiration last again?
A minute.
Oh, that's not very long. Okay, never mind.
Is it a minute?
No, no.
Oh, I thought
Bardic Inspiration lasts.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll still wait a little bit. I have my Hell's Honey strapped for when I need it.
Because I can use Bardic Inspiration.
Never leaving without the strap.
So,
yep.
Where shall you
I can use
all
Bardic
go
Inspiration.
Okay. Do both doors look identical? Actually, I'll do a perception. On
They're
the
not
inside
really
real
doors per se. They're more so, like, almost like leading to like a hallway that leads up or down. As you can see, that one is a staircase going up and one is a staircase going down.
Okay. And there's only one door per area.
That you can see
Oh,
right
yeah.
now.
Okay.
There's only 2 doors in this area currently.
Why don't we try one, see if there's any traps first.
Yeah, I will definitely want to check for traps.
If you want to use your perception on the first one, I can use my perception on the second one.
Alright, I'll use my perception.
Okay, roll for perception.
So
I got a 21.
Okay.
Oh shit, nice.
Ava, you can see that on the one going downstairs, that there seems to be some kind of frolics of snow almost coming up from this draft, as if there is some kind of snow and ice on the lower platforms going down as it gets colder.
And Me and Oberon rolled 70 and 29, which I'm assuming goes to the top one.
You can also see from going up top, Corona and Oberon, that the air has some sort of a warmer draft going up. The cold is mainly coming from down below. But above you, you can see the condensation gathering up on the ceiling above you, dripping with bits of water occasionally down, as if it's warmer up top.
Is there anything else notable in this room that we're currently in?
You can notice within the room around you there is not much around you, but there does appear to be all kinds of scratch marks on the bottom of the floor, as if the things that have been crawling around here aren't of anything that has flat feet.
Oh no.
Doesn't have flat feet. Well, the only thing I can think of that we've come across so far is that cold devil.
Yeah.
Bugs in general.
Well, I guess nothing else to do besides pick a door.
I say we
Nowhere
go
to
up.
go but up. Yep.
I guess we pick the up door.
Well, at least that way, Slut can always fly through the door,
True.
the window at the top.
So you're going up top?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
put my ear to the door first. See if there's anything.
One moment. As you're walking up the staircase and going around hall after hall, you notice that there appears to be a curve in this sort of alleyway. And the tower's looking a lot bigger on the inside than it was on the outside. But upon doing so, you notice that there is a bit of deformity to the walls around you, and you've come to an impasse, where to the right of you leads into a new room. But that room is blocked by a door, and further on is a curve in a hallway.
And this is all through that top door?
Well, you walked up the steps and down a hallway.
Okay.
I want to investigate the door.
Roll investigation.
$26.
Upon
Nice.
investigation of the door, you find there is some kind of rust building up on the door and around the edges of the rock, where there shouldn't even be rust. But the rock is degrading the further you enter past the door.
That looks familiar. Do not touch that.
I'm not going near it. What is it?
Rust bug, maybe.
That's what my money was on.
Alright, so I'm not going to
Can I do a nature check to see if I recognize it as being from the rust bug?
You can.
That is a 16.
It is a natural rust that you can notice that is escapaded by something similar.
Gotcha. So
it's
not necessarily.
Okay.
It could be, it could also not be.
Not going through that door.
Let's mark this door to see that we've been here before, because we don't know how big this place is.
It's a good idea.
Right.
I don't have anything useful. I don't have any.
I have my wood carver's tools. I can make. Wait, what type of door is it? Is it iron? You said.
Metal.
Oh, never mind. I might have something. Hold on.
I wouldn't have anything.
It's like I have nothing. Can I make a strength check and try to scratch my nail into it?
Sure.
Oh my god. Alright, that's a 12.
You can scratch in a small symbol.
Alright. I'll just make a small little good scratch that we can hopefully identify if we can come back to it.
Okay. All right.
So, are you going down the corridor?
Yes.
Yes.
As you exit down the corridor, going all the way down, the rust seems to stop, and it begins to go onto the normal stone. You begin your trek down further and further, going up another flight of stairs, and then up another, twisting and turning down different kinds of hallways and hearing nothing but the air around you shift and turn, the footsteps of your own compatriots. You come to an impasse, right or left. The air seems to be getting hotter each flight of stairs you move up.
The last time we picked right, it went very well.
But this is a 50-50 shot.
This is true.
It does either, even if we did pick right this time, we could be going into something we might not necessarily want.
How about this then? There's 3 of us. One of us wait right here. The other 2 go in the opposite directions. And just come back as we hit something.
That's reasonable.
Or we can. Well, who's gonna wait? Well, you know what? Then Corona, you wait here.
Okay. I'll wait here.
Ava's gonna go left.
Okay.
Alright, and I'll go right. I'll put Corona down.
Are you taking your dog with you?
I'll keep him here with Corona.
He looks at you to go along.
Okay, I can't stop him. He can come with me.
So, Ava, you begin to go left. As you're going left, you notice that the air is starting to get a bit more temperate. It's not quite as hot, but it is starting to get drier than before. You come to a corner, peeking around it. As you peek around the corner, you notice there is a door towards the end of the hallway and another impasse. Oberon, as you continue to the right, you have come into a corner. You turn around it, as you find there is some kind of thing slithering that goes around the edge of the corner.
Slithering, you said?
It slithered around the edge of the corner, past your point of view.
Gotcha. All right. I'll go back to the middle and meet back up with Corona.
Ava, will you return?
Ava's also gonna meet back up with Corona.
So what did you guys see?
Ava's gonna let them know what she saw, and that going that way is tempered. Like, it's not really getting that hot, but it's a little odd. But it doesn't seem like it's heating up.
I saw some kind of, possibly a creature. I'm not certain what it was, but some kind of thing sneaked around the corner as I went through. Just a corridor, no doors.
That would have been our first creature inside this tower, and we have absolutely no idea what actually is inside here. So, best to avoid it for now, right?
Cactus, what was the temperature of the direction I went in again?
It started to get a bit more humid.
So dry versus humid. I mean,
I'd say dry.
Is it safe to say that, like, the worse the weather, the closer we are to what we're looking for? Even though we don't like it?
Probably. But
I mean, it's a big range. Remember, the downstairs was almost snowy.
It's true. Maybe I guess it'll just dictate what kind of thing we come across.
Possibly. In which case, we could probably prepare knowing that.
I definitely feel like I could do slightly better against a a wet thing, like something that's water based, because I do have my Staff of Thunder and Lightning, so my electricity
Too.
is a little more helpful.
Yeah.
I think, but going into a dry place would probably be.
That's good
Either
for
way.
Ava, because if it's like a heat related thing, Ava's got us covered there.
That's true. She's fire resistant. We'll have 2 tanks.
Where shall you
Yeah.
go?
I'll follow Ava's intuition to go the direction that she went in, the dryer.
Okay.
Also, before we leave this area, mark up the wall. One side's wet, one side's dry.
Okie dokie. Hey, we'll do that. Should I do another strength check or?
Yeah.
Cool. That is a 24.
Nice.
You do so easily. You carve into the right side, wet with a little arrow, and dry with a little arrow pointing towards the left.
Nice.
Before we go onward, really quick, the path back, has it changed at all?
Nope.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, off to the dry side.
As
Yep.
you all carry as a party walking towards the dry side, you begin to turn around the hall. You go down the hallway and notice that to the left of you is another door, and to the right of you is another hallway. It's getting so dry, in fact, that the cobblestone is beginning to chip off and turn into smooth stone.
Like sand?
Almost sand consistency.
Hmm.
It's starting to feel like a desert in here.
To the right
Good.
of you is a wooden door that looks like it's been sitting in this heat forever. It's cracked and looks like it's about to disintegrate if you just touch it.
I'm going to very gently listen to it.
As
I hear
you
anything?
listen to the door, all you hear inside is movement of sand, and you also hear a bit of an echoing coming from somewhere of buzzing.
That doesn't necessarily. No.
Buzzing. I don't know if this is the best idea to run into right now.
We could go the other way.
You can go down the corridor instead of down or through the doorway.
I agree.
Are you
No
going
need to
down
get
the
into any
corridor?
unnecessary fights right now.
We're going down the corridor.
As you
Yeah,
exit
down
down the corridor, you continue to go down. The footing of the ground starts to turn more and more into almost dirt, going less and less from stone as it starts to crack a bit under your weight and turn more into a sandy bottom. As you turn each and every corner, you come to one corner where you turn to the left. As you turn to the left, you're back where you were before you turned the corner. So
What?
you turn the corner again, and you're back to where you turned the corner before.
Oh
We're in a
no.
mirage.
I want all of you to roll a wisdom save real quick.
18.
13.
7.
Oof.
Ah,
Everyone but
My
Ava
wis-
is able to realize that you are walking, not that you were walking in a circle previously, due to a tripped trap that made it look like a mirage.
Okay.
Right now, standing in front of you is an empty hallway. But what happened before is you kept going back and forth. Ava, however, only sees a corridor to the left in which she can move down. But upon moving, she turns around to the other direction. And then circling
Someone
around.
stop me.
I'm gonna give Ava a quick smack.
Roll strength.
A strength? Okay. 1 second. Oop.
I like a strength check.
11.
You knock her hard enough to at least snap her out of this mirage. To where then she realizes there's a corridor there, and your friend has just smacked you with your hand. With his hand.
How? Think.
You're welcome.
However,
I've been waiting to do that for a while anyway.
Fuck you, asshole.
you hear some skittering about echoing through the halls. And some wet slithering.
Oh no.
Is it getting closer?
It's just echoes. What will you do?
We're gonna have to fight something eventually. We cannot avoid all encounters, I must say.
I agree. Is there only one direction left to go? This corridor here?
Well, there's the corridor down, and to the right of the corridor is another door.
Alright, well, I vote whatever's in that door is going to get a face full of whatever we have.
That, or we should probably continue forward. But either way, it looks like we're gonna have to go for it.
We good with that?
Onward we go?
Down the corridor or in the door?
Corridor.
As you go
Corridor.
around the corridor, you turn the corner to find yourself face to face with a lava beetle.
Oh,
It sits there in front of you, spewing up hot magma, which seeps all over the walls. This is where this dry heat's been coming from. As it blasts a wave of hot heat in front of you, you can feel all the evaporation of water leave your skin.
Has it noticed us yet?
It's staring right in front of you. Roll for initiative.
alright, Ava, this is where you thrive. Let's fucking get it. Tank this bitch. Bitch slap him.
I got a 6. I'm
Oh,
gonna be the
no.
last one rolling.
I got 17.
Oh, fuck.
What did the dog get?
He got 5.
Shit.
Then
Don't worry, I'm gonna do the best I can. I can handle the heat,
There we
so
go.
I'm gonna
Nice.
use it.
So, Corona, it is your turn first. What will you do?
Old Strat's gonna quickly try and get my vase. And start pouring out water, at least in front of us. Try and make some obsidian, and possibly dump it on it.
So as you pour out your water from the vase, it pours out, but as soon as it hits the ground, it quickly disappears. Remember,
As in
the water cannot touch the ground.
Right. Okay. That's not gonna work. Okay. Can't use firebolt. What else do I even have?
I have some water spells I can use, but I don't know if my spell slots will.
Yeah, unfortunately. Can I make a perception quick? What else is past this thing?
Nothing, it's a dead end.
It's a dead end. Okay.
You could always just dip.
I agree.
We could just leave, but we are in a battle right now, so let's
We'll have
just
to
do
find
it.
a way out.
I mean, Ava technically could tank it.
This is true, but I don't know what else we can do to touch it, though.
Because she's immune to fire attacks. So, she could go ahead and use what weapon she has. Give you guys,
You're resistant to fire. You're immune to dragon fire.
oh, resist.
If I go
All
back
right.
to the exact description of the armor.
Yeah, I see it.
In that case, I'm gonna go ahead and try and use my musket.
So it says I'm immune to fire damage.
Ooh,
Immune to dragon fire.
ooh.
Oh, sorry, I thought it said resistant. Then you are immune to fire.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Ride that buggy.
cactus.
Mm-hmm.
Bad news bullets. Nat 20 plus 4 with poison
Woo!
bullet.
Woo!
Okay, so you got a nat 20. And you're using the poison bullets, correct?
Yup.
Okay. Roll your damage.
And that's the thing. How much damage does the poison bullets actually do? I don't think we actually went over that.
You roll damage of the musket.
Oh, right. Okay, wait a minute. Critical hit.
Please, critical hit.
Close that.
Oh,
One. There we go. Absolutely useless damage. Beautiful.
How much damage you do?
10 for the crit.
Okay. Due to the bad news bullets being as toxic as they are and a nat 20, you puff out a noxious gas cloud from this musket. Upon doing so, the musket looks to be slightly cracked under all the heat. But as the bug breathes in this noxious gas, it dies instantly.
Get wrecked.
get wrecked. Hell yeah.
Teabag it. Don't do that.
Upon it dying, its stomach boils over, as it then all the lava from the inside of it bursts out of its gut, spewing all over the floor.
Oh, back up, back up, back up, back up. Okay.
Upon doing so, it spews out 5 feet. Each of you make a dex save.
11.
13.
3.
Oh, well, Ava, you're okay.
Yeah.
So, what happens
I'm okay.
is, Slut and Corona, you both take 12 fire damage from the sudden
Ouch.
burst of heat.
Wait, slut?
Sorry, not Slut. Corona and,
Hi,
Corona.
me. Lion bitch.
Yeah, lion bitch.
Oh, broad.
Along with your doggo.
Oh, bird
Oh, no.
paws.
By the way, I sent you a stat block, so that's how
Cool
much,
beans.
that's how much HP he has. I'll send you how much HP he has, by the way.
Okay.
Poor doggo has toasty paws.
Toasted.
Is the floor, like, cooling down at all quickly, or no?
So, and I'll put his HP in D&D Adventure. This is his max.
Oh, 55. Okay.
Wait. Really quick. Where did my... Hello?
Hello, you're right
I don't
here.
know where... I know, but my armor, it's not in my thingy anymore. It's not in my notes. I don't know what happened to my armor.
What do you mean?
I know some of my stuff gets deleted too. Don't know why.
That's rude as fuck. Okay, because I noticed that my HP is like actually at its normal one instead of its lessened one due to my armor. Where the fuck is it?
Did you do an override in your character sheet?
I don't know what that means.
If you go to your character sheet and you go to how much HP you have, you can do an override.
Yeah.
Current HP, max HP.
Like in the builder?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
override max HP. I see.
Yeah.
I don't have my stats for my armor though. Like it's not in my notes anymore. I will look for it. I'm so sorry for the distraction. I just noticed it. I didn't want to say that I had more HP than I do have. I was like, wait a minute. I don't have 155 HP. What the fuck?
55 HP for the doggo, right?
Yeah, it's 55
No, for
HP
myself,
for the
it says
dog.
I have 105 HP. It's not true.
Yeah, it says you have 105. I believe that's because of your strength.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the dice is based off of strength for you. That's right.
So, because I increased my strength, that's what happened to my armor. Okay, let me go find my deets for my armor. You guys keep going while I fix this.
Because you have the belt of the Storm Giant on, which increases your strength to 29.
Yeah.
Yeah. But my
And
armor, my magical armor would still cap it, right?
you have an armor class of 16.
But the mithril armor that I had on, it
Your
like
revenge
was
armor?
yeah. It gave me a max HP cap. It was like it lessened my HP. I think it like cut it in half or something.
I think so, yeah.
I gotta find my stats because it's gone from my notes.
We can always check back into the episode that actually had you getting the armor too.
Yeah, I just right now I don't want to
I'll
like
read
act
off
like
your
I have
armor
like
of
all this
revenge.
HP.
Your AC bonus to AC of this wearing this magical armor. The bonus is determined by your rarity. Furthermore, while wearing this, of your current hit points are no higher than 1/3 of your maximum hit points. 1d10 to damage if you're below 1/3 of your health in battle. Plus 4 to your AC. Which you already did.
Okay. So I do just have this HP now.
All right. I mean, that's
Damn.
still a pretty good total.
Wait, don't
I
you,
mean-
did you do a modifier or something?
No?
So click on your HP,
Is-
click on your max HP management,
Mm-hmm.
and you see the override max HP.
Yeah.
You gotta set that to 1/3 of 105.
We'll do the math. Thank you for helping me. Sorry, I'm dumb.
So split 105 into 3 equal pieces.
All right, so that's 31.5. That's 31 and a half.
But that's not adding in the strength of the giant. So let's see here. Yeah, statting is weird for you. So you would have 50 HP technically.
50. Okay.
So spells are not your friend.
No, they're not. Okay, so 50. Now all the damage I had taken, I just took 12 damage. And before that, I had done. I'll just pull out another 10 damage for myself.
We had a short rest, right? Didn't you get back up to full from that?
Yeah.
Oh,
We got back up to full from the short rest.
ha. Okay, perfect. Then there we go. All I do is 12 and I'm done. Sorry about that.
All good.
Remember though, if you get below 1/3 of your health in battle, you do an extra 1d10.
That is right.
Right.
And your AC jumps to +4.
Very nice. Very nice.
That's
More
only
deceptive.
so. As I'm gonna remind you, when you drop to 1/3 of your health, your AC jumps to now 20, and you do an extra 1d10 of damage in battle.
Thank Thank you. I will now. I'm
One-third
gonna add it as
of-
an equipment instead of a note.
1/3 of 50 would be... Let's see. Pull up my calculator here.
Math hard.
Math very hard.
Once you reach 16 HP,
Thank you.
then you roid out.
Or if there are suitable females and he is in a rage.
When I say you
Oh.
roid out, you do an extra 1d10 damage plus, you know,
Lol.
gain then 20 in your AC for that current moment until you're healed again.
Spicy.
Only
Save
lasting
these.
for battle, though. Okay, so after this battle, you're standing where you were before, and the whole end of this corridor is now covered in lava. The heat is still very dry, but considerably less so.
Is there anything past it?
No, it's a dead end, like I said.
Okay.
All right,
Is there any
let's just go back.
items from this thing, or is it just lava?
It's just, well, you can't really tell. You can't get close enough to the carcass unless you want to go through lava.
Ava can go
I
look.
could go through lava. I'll do an investigation.
So, Ava, as you walk through the lava, your hellfire armor burns with a righteous burning fire as it covers itself in it. No effect to you whatsoever, though. Upon doing
Should I
so,
roll for investigation?
you can.
17.
Nice.
You find a pouch.
God, let me get something good.
You find in its stomach, as it burst open, a couple of cracker berries.
Huh.
Cracker
What did
berries?
he-
You find
What
10 cracker berries. Cracker berries are a special kind of berry that, when ignited, will explode
Hell yeah.
into a hot
Ooh.
paste of plant matter. When digested, though, give a warm feeling. Shall you put them in your satchel?
Yes.
Definitely take them, Ava. You can be a fire god.
Cherry bombs.
Hell yeah. Cracker berries.
Yep, add 5 cracker berries to your inventory. Their damage, if you could put a subtotal next to it, their damage is a 2d6 when they explode.
Hold on. Okay. Alright. Got it.
Okay, so what shall you do?
I guess we should go back.
Yep.
I would
Is
suppose
in
so.
As you turn around the corridor, you see that there's the door again, now to your left, where there was the room with all the shifting sand that you heard earlier, along with this one door that you came around before you came to the firebug that also has sounds of shifting sands in them.
Should we check out these doors? Or not?
Ooh, we came all the way to the top. Might as well.
Let's.
Oh,
Honestly, at this point, we might as well explore everything we come across. You know, we're in here. Let's do a good old dungeon crawl.
I agree. Before I forget, how's the state of the gun? Because I remember you said something about it, like
The
having
gun
some issues with it.
has cracked under the heat and the use. You have approximately 3 more uses. And the gun itself has at least 6 more shots before it can be destroyed, or if done in dry weather, will succumb to 3 before exploding in your hands.
Gotcha. In case I get another musket from somewhere, could I always just load up bullets in that?
You could, but you would have to chamber them to the specific bad bullets,
Gotcha.
because they're
Okay.
a whole different bullet type.
Right. All right. Well, I'm ready. Door number 2.
So, shall you enter this door?
I'm gonna
you just
push it
going-
open first to make sure I don't fall into whatever's there.
As you push the door open, you can see the tail of something light blue and silverish digging its way back into the sand out of sight. A stark contrast from the inside of the room, where there appears to be a bit of a hole in the middle of the floor where the creature went into.
I mean, did it look big?
Very big. Its tail is the size of you.
Should we back out of the room?
Yeah,
I
maybe.
think we should. I think we should.
Gonna cast dancing lights and close the door.
You cast dancing lights and close the door. Nothing happens.
It's not attacking it? That's weird. Maybe it's friendly.
I'm not so sure about that.
Anyone have rations? I think I have
Think
rations,
so.
actually.
I'm not about to spend it on this thing.
I mean, rations are pretty big, so
I have none left.
I have 5 one-day rations. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take one of them and hand it to Oberon. I can't throw as well as you.
What do you expect me to do with this?
Throw it in and see what happens.
Okay.
Gonna
Strength
open up
check?
the door.
Yes, strength check.
It's a 15.
So as you open up the door and throw it in, you can see a large centipede-like creature, blue and orange,
Ugh.
come out and snatch it from the top with its mouth and then dig its way back into the sand.
No thanks.
It is huge, by the way.
Can I do a nature or maybe an animal? Which check would I do to see if I recognize it?
Nature.
That's a nat 20 plus 2.
It's
Hot
a
damn.
remorhaz.
A what?
Remorhaz.
Hmm.
I have to look that up. I don't know what that is.
This.
What the fuck is that? That's gross. No. No. Ew.
Hold
Tuh.
on. What
Where'd you
is it?
send
What is it?
It's ugly.
I got it. Hold on. I'm gonna put it in adventure. This bad boy. That's a Remorhaz.
Oh no!
It's icy, maybe?
It does look blue and icy.
It says it's an Arctic predator. It beneath the snow and ice emerges a remorhaz in a cloud of steam.
That doesn't make sense up here.
Well, I mean, it went to a hole. Maybe the hole connects from top to bottom.
Ooh.
But
I
the
don't know.
but the second shell was heavy, was icy. Remember?
Right. So, yeah, that would be a good indication that it probably connects from top to bottom for the hole.
Jump in the hole and get all the way down there. Just kidding. I don't mean that.
Having flashbacks of tomorrow's campaign.
Yep, Sapphire. Oh, we'll just jump down the well.
It's smooth. You can't grab into anything. I jumped down it.
Ooh.
So, what shall you do?
All right. Well, if this thing does go from top to bottom, we're going to come across it again.
Yeah,
So
we're
here's
gonna have to go.
what I'm thinking. Because we're not going to be able to get through this entire thing during today's campaign, since we have 20 minutes left.
Mm-hmm.
What we could do is try to find a safe place and like maybe take a long rest before the end of today's session.
To try and bunker
Yeah.
down somewhere. Okay.
Yeah, that way
Yeah.
we can regain our spell slots and our HP and all that. And if we stay in the top of the tower, for next session, Slut can fly up and join us.
Yeah,
So that
I
it's
think
not
I
we'll
just
never
do
us.
that.
said
Okay.
you're at the top of the tower.
I was
Oh.
going to say, there's no windows here, which means we're not at
Yeah.
the top of the tower.
Well,
Which means we
once
have to
we're
go
up
another
there,
way to go up.
yeah, once we're up there, at least hopefully we can do that. But yeah, let's keep going up then. Let's ignore this for now. Fuck this guy.
Okay. Mark this door with the remores, at least, so we know
Oh,
that this
you do?
thing is fucking around here.
Oh wow, strength check for that marking was 20 plus 9.
Okay, you're able to carve the Remores name into the door. Are you heading
Okay.
back once you came?
I think
Yeah.
that would be a good idea. The only thing is, if you remember, you saw something slithering around in the hallway, right?
That other
I
hallway.
did, yes.
Which means if we wanted to take a long rest around here, we'd have to basically make sure everything is clear.
That's true.
So we need to go down that hallway either way.
We gotta kill something.
Let's do it.
Yep.
So, you exit back down the hallway whence you came. You come to a doorway on your right side once again, to the room that you came from, to a previous hallway. You hear shifting sands and slight buzzing from the door inside.
Not this one.
Will you open it?
Nope.
Okay. You continue on, back down to where you were before, where you drew your carving of dry to the left and wet to the right.
Down the wet side?
Yep.
As you
Down the
enter
wet
down
side.
the wet side, you can feel the climate change to a hot and humid-like temperature. It's the condensation on the walls begin to grip from the blocks going down it, as little bits of moss start to grow as you go down further the corridor. As you exit further and further down, you turn to the right. And as you turn to the right, you see past, at the end of the hall, something with a blue tail scurries in, past it, going into the door and into the room.
So it's in the room and there's nothing else besides this room?
You could go back down the hallway once you came before.
Well, it's cornered, so did it look big?
Fuck it
this
up.
time?
Let's fucking do it.
Did this thing look as big as the remores?
You don't know. You only saw the
Shite.
tail.
Well, okay. Here goes nothing.
Can I do a nature check on what I saw of the tail?
Yep.
That's 15.
It has the same bluish hue as the remores. Maybe lighter in tone.
Okay. So maybe icy. Probably not that. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh, you were going to just barge in?
Ear to door first, because we haven't seen this door.
As you put your ear to the door, you can hear that there appears to be some rustling, some kind of rock on the inside. Along with a few stones. And you hear low growls.
Interesting. Okay. Wait a minute. I have just the
Blueford
thing.
does not like what's behind this door.
Oh, trust Puppy's instincts.
How come you never trust my instincts?
Your instincts aren't always right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna crack it just a tad and have a look inside.
As you crack it open, you see that the blue tail of a creature has gone into the dirt, shaking up the ground. And that in some of the corners appear to be some rust bugs,
Mm-hmm.
feasting upon some swords and metal.
Okay, I'm going to very quietly close the door and look at Oberon. You go the other way.
Why?
Your chest is about to be as naked as your lion dick was the other day.
What the fuck are you talking about?
The room is full of rust bugs.
Hmm.
Yeah, we should not go in there.
Well, we need to do
We need to
something,
find
don't
a
we?
place to hunker down.
Ooh.
If we want if we want to go back to the room that had the lava bug in it,
That was a door. That was like a hallway, wasn't it?
I mean, it was a dead end where it was, but if we wanted to use that space to try up our camp, we could do that. I could get rid of the lava.
Could you?
Yeah, I can use tidal wave or whatever the fuck it's called. That is called tidal wave. It's a Pokemon move. But that's not. It sounds like wood, but I could use that and cool the lava.
I
Make
mean,
it
it
go
would
all.
solidify the lava.
Yeah.
I do have one idea though
What?
to deal with this. I have summon construct, and I can make it metal.
Okay.
Knowing these things, they're just gonna go after it. So, is there anything we could do to the construct to make sure they go bye-bye?
I have heat metal.
It also has heat metal. I mean, doubled up. That might be painful. I can see that.
I mean, I could use. Mm, I don't think I have anything that would be good for. Because I do have my hellish rebuke, but that just causes a ring around an enemy fire, so that wouldn't necessarily work.
You could use it around the door to make sure they don't come out towards us.
I could.
Could send my big boy in there and see what that happens.
Big boy.
Big boy.
I also still have third level erupting earth if we need to do some range, like ground coverage. And we have a few options here. I say we just go for it. We try to stay outside. I say let's enter combat and figure it out.
Okay. Well, summon construct it is. Gonna go ahead and use it at 4th level. It is a medium construct with 15 plus. Okay, 55 HP and 17 armor class.
Okay.
On reaction, it has heated body, so 1d10 fire damage to anything that's attacking it. Big, glowy mercury monster. Hi.
So, as you do so, there is a construct made of metal in a humanoid shape. Are you going to send it through the door?
I will miss you.
It does not respond.
Anyone want to do anything to this thing before it goes in?
If I put heat metal on it, would that make a difference?
Double up.
Okay. Yeah.
So are you casting
It's
heat metal on it?
Yeah, I'll cast a 4th level heat metal.
And did you already cast heat metal on it before, Corona?
Nope. No, its heat metal is like an innate structure type of thing.
Okay. So it's already at an orangey glow right now.
Okay.
So you're going to cast
So-
4th level heat metal on it?
Yep.
Okay. Upon doing so, you notice that now it is up to a white glow. I want you to make
Oh, hell yeah.
a Constitution save along with you, Corona.
Oh. Oh no.
I got a dirty 20, but
Critical fail 1 plus 1 for 2.
Oberon, you take 15 damage
That's valid.
from heat
you're gonna
damage.
need that long rest after we're done.
Corona, you don't take anything. And as you send your construct into the middle of the room, all the rust bugs turn and leap to attempt to bite into it. Upon biting into it, they recoil backwards as their bodies are hit for... How much damage did your heat metal do, Oberon?
Let me roll for it. 19.
And it's an extra 1d10 on top of that, so let me roll that really quick for you. Another 5.
So, it's a 22, correct?
I don't know how to do math.
So, from
5
a...
plus
I'll just say 22.
19. 24.
So, 24. So, from taking a bite out of it and being close enough, they all combust into flames as it ignites all the plant life around the room, turning it into an inferno of fire. As you close the door, you can feel the heat on the door begin to heat up to an orange glow as it's burning that hot and bright inside the room. All of the rust monsters are dead. Your construct has melted into a pile of molten brass.
Fair enough.
Huh. Well, that worked.
As the fire dies down, and so does the door, the entire room is covered in a thick, black burn of chipped layers of ash and charcoal. The rust bugs are burnt to a crisp where only husks of their bones remain.
We defeated our worst fear. You getting eaten. Well, I mean, there's definitely nothing living in this room now. At least I hope. Gonna make a quick perception around the room. Anything interesting?
This once was a room full of lush greens and plant life. Now it's charcoal and ash.
That makes me sad.
A little bit.
What about that other creature that was in here that kind of hit itself?
Yeah, that blue-tailed thing.
It's long left.
So whatever it was is gone. Interesting.
What did you say the floor was?
The floor is now molten rock that was now covered over. So it's no longer dirt. It's now almost like a hard obsidian-like rock.
Gotcha.
Was that after we did our thing, or no?
Yes.
What was it before?
Dirt and rock.
Okay. Can I make an investigation?
You can.
Just to see where it might have gone / not the best, but 11.
You notice that there are some claw marks, and while it does appear to be long gone, you notice that there's some tracks leading up the wall to the ceiling.
The
What
ceiling?
the fuck?
Is there a hole in the ceiling? Wait. Anything above us right now?
Who knows?
Ah, shit.
Can we look up?
Yep, you can.
Should I roll perception?
Yeah.
Roll perception for me.
Oh dear.
That's a 19.
19 here too.
You all manage to notice that there is a bright white metal-covered centipede on the ceiling.
No. I don't like centipedes. I don't like centipedes. They're one of my
drops to the
least favorite
ground
bugs.
with a heavy clank.
Ugh.
And as it does so, you can feel the ground kind of shake a bit as you hear loud metal clanking. It is heating up to a bright white, and it gives off heat. It's at the other end of the room, and you can already feel the heat of it. Roll for initiative.
Oh dear, piss pudding.
Before we roll initiative, can I do a nature check?
You can.
That is a dirty 20.
You
Nice.
notice that this
That's a
centipede.
24.
You notice that this giant centipede is fully infected with the metal virus.
Oh,
And
shit.
due to
Wait.
your current escapades before, it has now been heated up to a superheated metal.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, man.
Technically,
Wait, is
this
it
is
a
called a
Remora?
Technically, this is a warforged centipede.
That's kind of cool.
So it's not a Remores.
No.
Just a fat centipede that's metal that we made super spicy.
How was I supposed to know this?
I said we, not you.
Fuck.
Okay.
It
Okay.
looks like I'm tanking.
Yup.
Ooh, yes. Also, since it's really hot, we could try and cool it down quickly. Might make it brittle.
Let's roll initiative.
That's a good idea.
Got 17 for my initiative.
15 for me.
I got a 24.
Nice. Tank it.
Run at that bitch.
Okay, so it is. Corona, what did you get?
17.
O'Brien, what did you get?
15.
Blueford?
Blueford got a 3.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
There you go. So it is your turn, Ava. What are you going to do?
Wow, this thing is slow.
It got a 2.
I am going to.
You are currently all 15 feet away from this thing.
Oh shit, am I? Okay. I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to use a 8th level arcane hand while running towards it, which I can do, and I'm going to punch it, but I'm actually going to punch it at the same time. So I'm gonna use my arcane hand to punch the centipede.
Okay. Roll your extra 1d4 and 1d6 for me. So just roll me 1d10.
Here goes the 1d10. That's a 6, and then I'm gonna do my damage for my arcane. That's a 43.
Woo!
Plus 6.
Ooh,
Bless
wee.
So you slam into this thing, crushing its metal carapace completely as you crack it, sending metal shrapnel everywhere into the walls around it, where the metal seeps into the charcoal, melting it and stripping it away as if paint off of a house. Are you going to back up from it?
I am gonna back up.
Okay. It is now the next person's turn.
Corona?
Yes.
Don't have much I can hit this thing with, though.
Is it still superheated?
Yes.
Hit it with water. It'll make it more brittle, and I can hit it again.
I would love to, but I don't have any water spells.
You have that fucking vase.
Yeah, you're the base.
That is true. Do you have any?
I have tidal wave I can use on it if I need to.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm just going to go ahead and start shaking the vase.
Remember, the water can't touch the ground.
I know, I'm shaking it at it, I guess.
Okay. Roll athletics.
Athletics, alright. Well, 6.
You manage to shake all the water onto the floor, missing the bug completely. I'll say
Okay.
that's your bonus action. What is your main action?
Even better. Okay. You know what? This is the best I can do for the moment. I'm gonna use Phantasmal Force.
Okay.
And I'm going to make it think that it's in the ocean right now.
Does it have to roll anything?
It's got to save from a 19 int, otherwise it's taking 1d6 every turn that it fails.
Nat 20.
Damn.
Okay, so no Phantasmal Force. Nope, made. Your turn.
Hi. So I was going to use tidal wave, but Ava, you retreated back to where the rest of us are, right?
Yeah.
What if I threw you as hard as I could, like, and just yeeted you into it, and you just fucking went in with your weapon? How helpful do you think that would be?
I mean,
Like-
I have a rapier. It's hot. I'm hot. I don't think that'll be great. I think it would be better if we did that when it was cool and brittle.
Good
So
idea.
cooling
All right.
it off.
So yeah,
So
I'll just
then
do
if you
tidal
needed
wave
me-
then.
Okay. Does it
Because
have
then
to
if
roll
you
anything?
needed me after that.
You have to make a dex save.
2.
You said 2?
2.
Rest in peace. So first of all, it's going to take 9 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
It is drenched in water. It's a tidal wave up to 10 feet wide, 10 feet tall. D4, and it's knocked prone. And the water spreads out across the ground in all directions and extinguishes any flames.
Nice.
And then it goes away.
So,
That's perfect.
as the tidal wave hits your opponent, it doesn't seem to cool the metal off any.
Oh.
Instead,
Shit.
it just turns to hot steam, filling the room with a hot, clawing steam. Everyone make a Constitution save.
Aww.
Fuck.
Oh, there goes that plan.
Oh no, that's a 5.
That's a 13.
25.
Okay, Ava and Oberon.
Hi.
Did Blueford? What did Blueford get?
Oh, let me roll for him. He got a 15.
Oh, he just barely made it. So, you're both gonna take 12 steam damage
Oof.
as the steam burns your skin, turning it and sucking all the moisture out of it.
Yikes.
How are you doing for HP, Oberon?
Well, now I'm at 11, so my armor class is going to go up to 20.
Okay.
And I'm going to be able to do some real good damage now.
That might be helpful in
Now,
this upcoming
what will you
dome.
do?
That's the end of my turn.
Is it? Because you
can't.
still have bonus action.
Oh, I can't really do anything on my bonus actions. Not much I can actually do.
Okay,
Wait.
now it's Blueford's turn.
Is it still drenched or no?
Well, it
No,
steamed
it
all
turned
the
all
water
the
off.
water to hot steam.
Okay.
I mean, the water disappears once the spell is over.
Darn. All right. Never mind.
So, Blueford. You gonna do anything?
Blueford hiding outside the door, closing the door behind him with his butt. He's just gonna.
So Blueford, the way that he acts is he's standing next to you. He doesn't know exactly what to do and is looking for you for orders.
Oh, buddy. I'll tell Blueford, go outside the door and wait for us to be finished with this.
He looks up at you for a bit, licks your hand, and then walks back to the door.
Good puppy.
Good doggy.
Pack leader feeling insufficient right now.
I mean, there's not much you can do against a fucking fire metal centipede.
This is true.
Keep the boy safe. I don't want him catching on fire and becoming puppy roast.
So, it is now the centipede's turn.
I don't like that.
It is
I
going
like
to
that.
I don't like that
rush
either.
over to you, Corona.
Come at me, bitch.
As it rushes over to you, it is going to bite you, or attempt to bite you. Make a dex save.
Dex save. Not too bad. 18.
You manage to dodge out of the way of its initial bite as it bites into the ground, as searing hot metal into the ground, as droppings of a particular metallic ichor come from its mouth. And it's going to
Do not let it bite you.
And it's going to follow up with a bonus
Gee, I
action and attempt to smack you with its tail.
Another dex save?
No, it's going to roll DC this time.
Gotcha.
Does a 21 hit?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay. It's hitting you for approximately 10 plus. It's hitting you for 18 damage
Oh.
as it slams into you, brazing your face as you are burned with hot molten metal.
Oh.
Definitely hurts more than the captain's punch, that's for sure.
And because you're within a radius of 5 feet of it, you're going to take an extra 1d8.
Lovely.
5 damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that long rest after this.
Yep.
It is now all the way back up to the top of the initiate block. Ava, your turn.
Alright.
Give it hell.
Can I use Bardic Inspiration on myself?
No. Or can you?
Damn.
Could you?
Okay. No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. That'd be
Alright.
broken.
Fuck that. I'm about to beat the shit out of this thing now. First thing I want to do is it closer to me now?
Well, actually, no, it's closer to Corona. You're kind of all in a line. So, Oberon's about
But
10
it's still
feet away
within
from it.
range.
You're about 15 feet away from it still. Corona's 5 feet away
Okay.
from it. Oberon's 10 feet away.
Okay. Alright. I'm going to alright. With my arcane hand, I'm going to give it a weapon, so I'm going to put my rapier. No, I'm going to put my dagger in my arcane hand and run towards it. Again, I'm going to leap and I'm going to slam into it with my arcane hand and the dagger.
Okay. Roll for DC.
And I'm using a 9th level arcane hand.
Fucking Christ. Okay.
I'm about to smash the shit out of this bitch.
Roll for damage.
That's 48 damage.
Crunch.
You crack its back and spine in half, rupturing its spinal cord from center all the way to both tips, cracking the shell off and eviscerating it as you smash it in half and killing it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeet.
So
Fuck
beefy.
you, bud. That's what you get.
We're
Bitch.
getting covered in guts a lot today, aren't we?
Yeah. Yeah. It deserved it, though.
So, what shall you all do now?
Check in the body.
Is the body cooled off yet?
The body is at an orange temperature right now, like an orange heat. It's still
I'd probably
very
be
hot,
the only one able to touch it.
but it is
Mhm.
dead.
Huzzah.
I'll burn for. Oh, yes. I will happily burn for that. Nat 20 plus 9. For an
Oh my gosh.
Nor what?
For an investigation, nat 20 plus 9.
Okay, you're gonna take some burn damage.
That's fine.
Take 6 damage.
Okie dokie.
You're able to investigate the body and see this was a fully turned centipede. You notice that it has plating like that of a warforged, and that it is completely plated over. It almost looks quite magical in makeup. The insides of it don't show any guts, just pure exoskeleton and metal, and some kind of pumping mechanism with ichor flowing through it, which you reckon to be the virus of some sorts, but in a liquid state.
Could I harvest the pumping mechanism or the shell?
You would have to do so without touching.
Do I have anything that would help with that? I do not, but I am dexterous, so give that a shot. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. What would I have to roll?
Medicine.
Medicine. All right. Not my best stat, but
Because you're wanting to do a autopsy, kind of.
8.
Oh no. So
Do you want me to help you?
So you think you're cutting one of the ligaments for, the shell, but you end up cutting an artery instead, splattering the hot, molten ichor onto your body. You are taking
By the way,
12 damage.
everyone's healed for 31.
You're
Okay.
Just in case more damage happens.
You're taking 12 damage, Corona, and the metal has started to seep into your skin in bash point. You are currently infected with the metal virus.
Oh, there it is. You fucking
Another
dumbass.
infected party member. You dumb
And
fuck,
due to it
Corona.
splashing on you, your whole right arm has been infected.
I kind of expected that anyway. It's going to happen eventually. But on the bright side, I got a nice little metal arm. I miss the feeling of actually being able to feel. But the actual pumping mechanism, is it still intact or no?
No.
It's not intact.
Due
Okay.
to you cutting the artery, it has completely ruptured the pumping mechanism.
Damn. All right. Well, there goes that plan.
I guess we can probably stay in this room at least for now. We've gotten rid of the thing that was in here, so.
Have Bluford come back in and we'll brace this thing against the door.
Sounds good.
And make sure he doesn't touch the ichor.
Yeah, why not? It's metal doggo. That'd be great.
No, no, no.
So who's moving this against the door?
I'll help move it.
Okay, make a strength check.
I have no strength.
Do
I
you
have
want
no strength either.
me to do it?
I'm attempting 14.
Yes, please.
You manage to kind of slide it up against the door and slide it there. The door is now barricaded with the body of a metal centipede.
See, I am totally self-sufficient. Pointing it over.
Okay.
Blueford walks over to you, Oberon, licks your hand, looks up at you.
I'll cast Speak with Animals.
For how is the battle?
Well, we're all right for the most part, and I think now is when we should take a nice rest and try to recoup for tomorrow's continuation of, more of this hell.
Does anyone want to do anything before we end?
Inspection of the room now that everything is finally dead.
Roll investigation.
I'll investigate with you.
I will also investigate.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
I got a 9.
I got an 11.
So you notice that everything is dead in here, turned to ash, and completely dead. You notice that the rust bugs still have a bit of charred meat. So the carcasses of the rust bugs are still there. The bones are gone, but the meat is on the ground, charred over. Fully cooked through. So there's that. And that the room appears to be empty, and there's no way out now. The bottom is concrete with obsidian, and the top of the ceiling is burnt over with the same substance.
Okay.
It appears
Are
to be
rust bugs
secure.
edible? Like, safely?
Well, yes.
Okay.
The top of the carcasses have been burned off, and only the meat remains, charred over and burnt. So you could attempt to eat it if you wanted to, or make
Even
rations
for a
out of it.
person with metal limbs?
That's why I asked if it's safe.
A rust bug is different than the metal virus.
Okay.
Okay.
A rust bug's curse is that when it bites into something, it can turn it to rust, but it's only because of its carapace.
Gotcha.
Magical abilities and all.
Gotcha.
But if you're still concerned, you could run a survival check on the meat.
I'll run a survival check on it. That is a 27.
You notice the meat is completely edible. All the bad toxins of the rusting has completely gone through, and due to its charring and high heat, any bacteria that once was there is now gone. This would be considered dried bug meat.
Hell yeah. I'll let the others know and say that we could eat this. Some for us to eat. At least for us that don't have rations, aka me.
You also notice that you can turn it into rations if you take some time to do so.
Does anyone oppose if I make this into rations for myself?
Nope.
There
that's
is
fine.
currently 6 carcasses.
Go
I
ahead.
have plenty of rations still, in case people.
How
need.
many? So 1 carcass, if converted, can make 10 rations.
Oh my god. Like
Okay.
day of rations or like individual rations?
1 day rations.
Oh my god, that's 60.
It's a
That's
lot.
60 days of rations? Is that the math? Is that good math?
Yeah. No, that's good math.
Remember,
that's
the
true.
rust monster is a large creature.
Yeah. Damn. Is there a certain check you'd have to do to prepare it?
I would say that if you... Day rations, when made, are consistent of 3 different kinds. There is a day ration, which is edible food, not the best tasting. There is better tasting food and high tasting food. Depending on taste, if you're going to go up for that, that's what it'd be. But in terms of just making it in the rations, the only thing you have to roll is a survival.
And what would it be for the better tasting ones?
So if you want, each time you want to make it better tasting, you gotta roll a medicine check.
Gotcha, medicine. I can do that.
So, do you wish to turn this carcass into 10 rations?
Yeah.
Roll a survival check.
That is a 27.
You manage to turn them into well-prepared and wrapped-up rations for 10 days. Make a medicine
Nice.
check if you wish to make them into better rations.
That is a 10.
You barely passed.
Nice.
You managed to make them from just plain okay to edible. You've covered some of the ash and the bone marrow on top of these to give it some seasoning and flavor to cover up some of the bug meaty taste of it. They're average rations now. Do you wish to attempt again?
Yeah, I'll do the next carcass.
Okay. Roll a survival check.
That one is a 27 again.
You managed to make the whole carcass into 10 rations.
And the medicine check on that one is 26.
You managed to make it into fancy rations. Gourmet and
Ooh.
somehow digging out of all the ash pile, digging through and getting the calcium and salt and sodium through the different milligrains of these particular parts of the ash heaps. You managed to season it quite nicely of the dried, already charred meat and rub in with your palms and hands from the leftover burnt kind of like water inside of the meat to kind of make almost like a salted rub. You've turned it into fancy rations. These are well prepared, 10 very high made rations. When eaten, you will feel at home and calm of all emotion. Essentially, they remove all forms of stress / exhaustion when eaten.
Corona's slightly drooling.
Will you turn
I'm
the
taking
next carcass
notes.
into it?
Do you guys mind? I'll share the rations with you. Do you mind if I keep doing the checks? I have +9 on both survival and medicine.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'll do the next one.
Your
Okay.
medicine's +9?
Yeah.
So
Why didn't that
roll
let you
me,
do the thing?
That's
Roll
why
me-
I said, you want me to help you?
roll me a survival.
It's a dirty 20.
Okay, you managed to make all of it into rations.
Medicine is a 27.
You managed to make another set of 10 fancy rations. Are you going to keep these 10 for yourself or give them to someone else?
I'll give these ones to Corona.
You give 10 fancy rations to Corona. You currently in your possession have 10 average and 10 fancy rations, Oberon.
Copy that. Yeah, I'm taking notes because math is hard.
Shall you turn
So
the fourth carcass into rations?
I shall indeed.
Roll me survival.
Ooh, that one was a 10.
You managed to make the next carcass into 5 rations.
Cool.
You couldn't salvage as much meat for some reason, and you didn't manage to pack it quite as neatly. You managed to make 5-day rations out of the carcass. Roll medicine, if you wish to.
Oh, these are my low rolls. That's an 11.
You managed to make it edible. It's average. Not the best ration you've ever had. Not the worst either, but it's average.
Average. Okie dokie. And that
Yes.
was 5.
5 average rations. Are you keeping them for yourself or giving them away?
I'm going to keep them so that I can feed them to Blueford.
Okay, you can mark it as Blueford's food.
Nice. All right. Another one.
Okay, you're going to make the 5th carcass.
Yep, that's a 28.
Okay, you managed to make all 10 into rations.
Hot damn.
And a 26 medicine.
You managed to make it into fancy rations.
Ava, that one's for you.
Oh, yay!
We all get gourmet bug meat. How wonderful.
Well, shall you turn
We
the
all have
6th
gourmet
carcass?
rations. Awesome. Badass.
Yeah, I'll do the last one.
Roll me survival.
That's a 19.
You managed to make all 10 into rations.
And medicine is a 19 also.
You managed to make them into not fancy rations, but they are high quality rations. So above average in the sense that they are well made and put together, but they don't taste the best.
Copy
Certainly better than the average though. It's kind of like having a burger, like a bar burger versus a McDonald's burger. It's a better tasting burger kind of, but not the best. Still a greasy burger.
You're giving Deimos a run for his money.
I was going to say, I bet he wishes he was here.
So, is this all before we end the session?
One last thing,
so.
because we're about to take a long rest. I want to read what's inside that journal that I picked up so long ago.
Which one?
The Journal of the Dragonborn.
Okay. So you specifically want to read it aloud right now?
Yes. I mean, these are my compatriots, and we seem to be safe, so...
Upon reading it, you find out that this is a half-dragon that came from the Sea of Dust in the Fibber Forests, a land far off, past the shores of Castletram. It is a land sought by the envious sands of the desert and of all of the world, of the driest place of all the world, of all the land of Cinder. It is the place where all the old battles of Cinder happened, between the eldritch abominations that Vecna could cook up. In there, he was saying that his tribe is currently being overrun, that right now their tribe and clansmen are fighting a war between the Dragonborn and Drow. And right now they come here seeking the city to see if they can set up a new shrine to the Earth Dragon.
So he was competing for money to set up the shrine?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Well, something to keep in the back pocket for later. But a war with Drow does sound interesting.
Drow and Dragonborn, that is. As in they're working together.
Haven't seen
You
Drow
can
in a
make
while.
another investigation to read further.
How many investigations in total, depending on how long this book is?
2.
2? Okay. 28.
You realize upon reading further and deeper that, while you did get the overview of this, the deeper you read, you can notice that this war has been going on for some time. That this war happened right after the War of Cinder. That after the Cinder King had left back to the plains of Tyress and towards the mountain region, that the land was swamped and swarmed with all kinds of power creep. That man and elves have strung together and set up some kind of settlement in Brookshire, as they say, where he says he does not know what the man does, but Fae fear the men in Brookshire, he says, as he's heard. And that the current Dragonborn and elves are warring against them in some kind of feud of some sort. But while they also oppose the Dragonkin, as the Dragonborn have no need nor want to suffer, nor also want to fall under the religion of the Earth Dragon, while these half-dragons want nothing more than to restore the order of the half-dragon to the rest of the plains of the fibrous forest. Will you read deeper?
Okay. This will be the last investigation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This one's a 13?
You manage to just be able to skim over most of it. You can't make it all out. What you can make out is that the Earth Dragon is growing angry and has been starting to wage higher and higher sand waves against the people. More and more destruction is coming, and they fear that the undead is also rising. That the Earth Dragon may not have the power to keep them back and at bay. And with the Dragonborn and Drow not knowing what the Earth Dragon was there and sent for, he fears that if he does not get another shrine and followers set up, the undead will wipe out Fibber's Forest and the Sea of Dust both.
Can I make a quick history check on where Fibber's Forest is in comparison to the port that we were at?
You can.
11.
Okay. You kind of know that it's a far western part of the continent, but you're not quite sure where west. All you know is it's far west and far south.
Compared to where we are right now?
Yes.
Okay. Well, nothing to worry about for now. I'm gonna pocket this journal for now and keep it in mind. Inform my compatriots that we might get overrun by undead very soon. But for another time.
Is this it?
I suppose so. So no one else wants to do anything.
I'm good to bunker down for a good old long rest.
Okay.